Yeah, g'day folks. I'm just out here tidying up all my gear in the garage. And it's just occurred to me how much stuff I've bought in the last 6 years. Prior to having the bike, I had a little few of these bits and pieces, but not much. Mostly everything is bought for the bike. So I had to find a spot for the bike, and that fits over there nicely. Still get the two cars in the garage, piece of cake. So, you come home, brand new shiny bike. You got some riding gear, a helmet, winter gloves, because I started out in the summer. And that's how you come home, and even then that for winter around my neck. So you've come home with just the bare basics. So you go for a ride, and the interest grows, and suddenly you need to carry tools. There's a whole bunch of tools, summer gloves. Basic tools, some duct tape as you start venturing further afield. So you need a bag to carry it. And this stuff here, this bag here, I keep my glasses and, sunblock and, just bits and pieces that aren't, if someone nicks them, it doesn't really matter. Nothing too important or heavy, but that works pretty good. It's waterproof as well, by the way. And then it's time to change tyres. So you've always got tyres, new tyres, old tyres lying around the place. So then you get this bag of tools here, you've got tyre levers and all the bits and pieces and paraphernalia that go with it. So you've got all your tools, your tyres, you've learned how to change them, and you've decided you want to go camping on the bike. But I did decide pretty early on. So I started buying, and all my camping stuff was pretty much for the car trips. So I had to start off, a mat, sleeping bag, liner, pillow. Oh, that's my little girly fly net, which comes in handy. And this thing here, sometimes I pop that on the handlebars, or I stick it around my waist and look like a real silly old fella. But that's all right, we can live with that. Oh, of course, the very basic riding boots. And then further afield, you get into more harder stuff. You get new boots. Cooking gear. Chair. Tent. An assortment of dry bags. That's a chest protector which I bought after I fell off and did my ribs, because none of these adventure things have that protection in there. So you either wear the adventure stuff and take a risk or add more, or you do it a lot, is add individual armour. So that's all that. And then you look up here, we got hydration bags, bladders, gotcha straps, rock straps, gotcha straps. Then you want to travel further, so you get bladders, 11, that's good, that bladder, I like that, 11 litres, 5 litres, jerry cans. And then you've got all your gear, and it piles up. There's no food, there's no water. There, that's just the bare basics. And you've got to shove it all into that little bag. And those two little bags. All that lot on that little bike. But you can do it, and it takes a while and practice and many trips to fine-tune it. And I must admit my load is getting smaller and smaller every time I go, that's the big question, and this would apply to all activities. I know with full drive, and we had a few bits and pieces, we weren't as over the top with that. But we acquire, what is that thing? Gear acquisition syndrome. GAS. And and I haven't even added electronic equipment there. Small camera, your phone, cables. What else do you take? Whether you go for one night or you know, 7, it really doesn't change that much. You know, maybe, you know, you don't take much, you can't. But yeah, that's a big pile of stuff. What else? I reckon that's about it. But that's what you got to do. There's probably other bits and pieces in the garage here. Oh, that's probably about it. Oh, and of course, spare clothes. You got to put that in there. What else? That's about it. Okay, that's it. Bye for now.